Hello everybody, Toby here again with a 216 auto restoration and the 1976 Firebird Pontiac. Trans Am 455 4-speed car. Anyways, I just wanted to give an update. Got the side windows in, I got the windshield in. I got the shaker on the hood, kind of put the crown on the king or the queen or whatever you want to call her. Usually they call them queens. They're like a pretty female. Anyways, just to give you an overall look at the car. Basically finished. I just gotta clean it up, get the dust off of it. Put the trim around the windshield. I have that left to do, and also the rear window. I had both windows come in at the same time. Right here, they both came in, no damage on the boxes. When I pulled the rear window out, it was shattered. I mean, it wasn't just like a little crack or something, it was like shattered. So I don't know if the delivery people dropped it or whatever, but that really sucks. I had a guy coming out helping me do that, and we didn't get the rear window installed. And so I tried to, he is a glass guy, he works at a glass place here in town. And they tried to find a rear window for this and they can't find one. So I looked all over, Classic Industries, Summit, all them places. They have no windows available until, said maybe mid-May they might ship it. Here's a picture of the interior, and yes, I know front seat is ripped down here. But the rest of it actually looks pretty decent. So I got the headliner installed. There, I got the rear seats in, pretty much everything, the carpet's in, all of it done. Got the mirror up there. But yes, so back to the door. I mean, not the door, but the rear window. Thank gosh I got the rear, I took the original one out. And I was very careful because I didn't know at that time if they even made those things. So I wanted to be very careful with that window and not break it. And actually it's in really good shape. It's got a couple little scratches, but at least I think I'm gonna talk to the owner tonight, and hopefully he will agree with me, and we'll just put the rear window, the original rear window in for now. And you know, get one coming, and you know, maybe in mid-May or June or September, October, whatever he decides if he wants to put one in, then he can probably just go ahead and get one ordered and get one coming. But there you have it. There's the Trans Am. It's looking awesome. Happy with the way it turned out. Got a couple little things I gotta get. Oh, I gotta put the windshield wipers on. Windshield wipers on, the trim, the rear window, and the trim around the rear window, and basically the vehicle's done, and hopefully he can come pick it up, and hopefully he'll be happy with it. So I just wanted to give you everybody an update. And the door panels, I think that was the last video I was doing, was the door panels. And oh my gosh, they sucked. They were a pain in the butt to get them back together. And also on the door panels, let me just give you a second here. I want to show you something on these door panels. These are the original door panels that came in the car. Of course, you know, they were in pretty rough shape. But one thing about these door panels compared to the OE or the remanufactured ones, these door panels, they come with this clip up here. It's not a clip, but it's kind of like a little bracket, and there's 1, 2, 3, and they sit right up on top of the door. When you set these in, and you just stick them up on the door and you put them in like this, because you tilt them back and you stick them on there and you pull them. Well, these clips catch the rings, not the rings, but the brackets that are on the door, interior of the door, You stick them on like this and grab them, and they hook, and they do not release. So that's why you have to pull it back out. Pull it this way, then lift up on them. So I'm just exaggerating that. So when you put it on, you go like this, you put it down, and you go like this, and then things pop down, and they are held there. Well, the new door panels, they didn't have those. So it's very, very frustrating, because I just want to show you what I'm up against here, and I'm not sure what can be done about it. But if you are restoring one of these cars, I just want to give you a heads up on these that boy, be very careful with. So if you look at that, they don't hook. They move, which is not good. I mean, you don't want these things moving around on you. You grab a hold of them, pull them, and you can lift it up and pull it right off. I mean, you won't be able to pull it off, but you will be able to pull it out to, you know, mess it up. But I just don't think that's a good thing. I'm surprised that a lot of people, maybe there's not a lot of people doing these Trans Ams, but I know that there's tons of these cars out there, and I'm so surprised that there's not a lot of complaints about those door panels. I mean, they're expensive, and you think that they would put that on there and just to help the customer out, and not, you know, make it very frustrating, because I don't like it. I'm going to tell the owner about it. I hope he's okay with it, because I don't know what else to do. Maybe you could take it to an interior place. I mean, we don't have any of them places in this town that I live in, or even in the state, that are, you know, well, I'm sure there's some, I shouldn't say that, but I don't know what they can do. I don't think take rivet something on there. There's no way you can do it, because you won't be able to get through the vinyl on the outside by putting a rivet in. So that's just something they should have done when they were building these door panels. So there's my rant about the door panels. They're horrible. They look nice on the inside. They look nice and pretty, but they are not good. And also, I just want to show you one more thing. Usually when I'm doing these cars, you know, I tell people that I like to, you know, when I'm replacing quarter panels or whatever, I've found silver dollars, I found wrenches, I found old oil cans, and just some really, really, really cool stuff. I usually keep it. I got a little pile of it, you know, for what I have here. But there's one thing I found that I will definitely not keep in this car. Let me grab this for you real quick, just to show you. And I should put some gloves on when I grab this. Yeah, these were under the seat. Yuck. They're I was going to put them on the mirror for the owner, but I don't know him well enough to do that. If it was a friend of mine, they'd go on his mirror, unwashed, just like they are. But yeah, I don't want to make somebody mad, or somebody's wife mad. But anyways, everybody, yeah, there we go. Trans Am's almost done. I think when I'm done with this, I'm probably going to start on my Suburban, but we'll see. I got to get a couple vehicles running, since it's going to be summertime. Hope you're all enjoying the videos and you're following along. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, or a like or something, or tell me how much you hate me. I don't care. I'm not in this for the money. I'm just trying to help people out. If they have problems with something, I'm not no expert at this. I'm just a guy just working in his garage, you know, trying to do the best I can. Anyways, everybody, thanks for watching, and take care.